What is up, stags and does? Welcome in to another one of my streams. Hello, hi, my name is Redthedeer, and I am so happy you guys are here. You scared the crap out of me. Why are you there?
I'm celebrating you going live.
Oh my god, that was terrifying. My wife's just dancing in front of my screen out of nowhere. Come say hi to everyone so they don't think you're a freaking ghost. The Fantasia music started playing at the same time. That was absolutely terrifying. Get this sun out of here. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. We are going to be playing the Curse of Ulatek today. If you guys missed the first part, go watch that on my YouTube channel at Redthedeer VODs, and then watch this one as well when this gets posted there in its entirety. Otherwise, yeah, we're going to be starting. We are 2 chapters in. We left off yesterday where we just had finished up the 2nd chapter. We got our introduction to the zone. We figured out a little bit more about what's going on. And we now know Zul'Jin is beyond all hope, pretty much. We gotta put a stop to his nefarious ambitions, and we need more information about the island. So we have been tasked by Orwenna to go talk to the ghosts that we discovered on the southwestern part of the island and see what they might know about this Malakras and Ulatek combination. So yeah, we are gonna run everywhere. I think that's gonna be something that we talked about. I also don't know if I want to do side quests. You guys let me know. You guys let me know if you guys want me to do side quests. We'll pick them up as we go, but I think we'll just kind of stick with the storyline for right now. We are on kind of a tight deadline. I pretty much have to finish this zone today, because tonight we're playing Diablo 4, and then tomorrow we're doing Halo. And I'm fairly certain Halo's going to take all damn day, if not maybe a couple days. So we don't know the next time we're going to actually have an opportunity to get back into the Curse of Ulatek. So let's put going towards the delve. If you guys want me to do the delve and stuff later as well, there is a bountiful one here and I wouldn't mind doing it. So let me know. Not that it matters, I'm on the PTR, but that little shiny door makes me want to go in there so bad. They did it right. Damn. When they designed that delve door, doesn't it just make you want to hop rod into it? You're just like, yes, let me finish this delve and get whatever tiny minuscule amount of rewards I will get. It's just one of those things. It's like a little present. You gotta get in there and try it. They did a good job. The delve symbol is very intriguing to me all the time. Primarily because of how good delves were in the War Within. I don't know if there was a difference really in the system or not between the War Within and what they did with Midnight, but delves didn't feel that good in Midnight. Am I wrong? Is that a hot take? I feel like delves in the War Within were hot fire pancakes, and you just had so much fun in them. You got so many good rewards. You literally, that was the main thing most people were doing. You could get everything you wanted from just doing delves. So you had no reason to do like the raid and stuff, which I guess is a bad thing, but they felt really good. And for some reason in Midnight, I don't like them. There's not really one that I'm all like, yeah, it's a good delve. They're all kind of reused content. I don't know. That's how it kind of feels. It feels like they're just doing the same exact thing that they did in the previous delves. There's not really that much new stuff, you know? So it is reused content at the end of the day, but it should be something that's a mainstay. Like dungeons never feel like reused content, but they are. A lot of the mechanics are overused, you know? Every single dungeon has the same 3 mechanics. Dodge, interrupt, move around, kill ads, dodge. It's all reused content, but why did delves feel that way? I'm interested. Or if I'm the only one. There's just something about them. They're not that interesting to me. Music is not wanting to play, huh? There we go. Perfect. There we go. Thank you for that. If you guys ever have any issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. I'm here to make you guys have a good experience. Also, we are running with the dual chat today. We got chat up there. We got chat down here. You guys are the 2-headed serpent here. That's you. That's you visually represented in my game. So don't let me down, chat. Gonna need you to keep me alive. I barely know how to play Beastmaster nowadays. And I'm running Mythic Raid this weekend. Said that yesterday, but it's even more concerning now that I know I'm gonna have very little time to practice. The Glint of History. We'll probably do Mythic Plus dungeons on Friday just to kind of warm up to it. That's probably the best thing for us to do. If we beat Halo on Thursday, we'll play it Mythic Plus on Friday, if not Friday night. All right, heading through this crazy freaking zone. There is no music, for the zone. They don't have it completed yet. It's not on the PTR. So we are going to have to listen to our own. If you guys want some lo-fi or you want a different game soundtrack, let me know. Song requests are available as long as they're, you know, VOD friendly, copyright friendly. So like game soundtracks are generally a really good choice. But here we go.
The goddess's voice. She is reaching out to us.
I don't know if I trust that either. There's some weird things going on with this goddess and the Harnir. Goddess, are you listening? Forgive my recklessness. I'm leading Zul'Jin to seek Ulatek. This isn't your fault, Orwena. I wouldn't say that. I did click it, but this is non-canonical in my mind. My character would not have told her that. I know that you mean to ease my worry, Red, but my words carry a weight. I have only recently come to realize. I rushed to mend bridges between our fractured kin, and now the Amani pay the cost. I want to make this right. Together. I've got your back. Go on. I'm not that nice. My character can be an asshole. Blizz, let my character be an asshole. Oop, we're getting a little vision here.
Pick up your spear, Jackmo. Our people are dying. The Amani need you. A vision of the past. We are listening, goddess.
What is she telling us? What is going on? Why is this so important? It's just a dead Loa. We just kill it. We move on. They make this so intense, and I'm so interested to find out where's the stakes. They haven't really betrayed it yet. The goddess answers us. There must be some lesson to learn in this vision. Let us learn from the past.
Do not.
Sometimes the goddess's visions are not easy to understand at first, but in time she reveals her intentions. I will keep the children of Ulatek out of your path as you follow her memories. Trust that she will reveal what we need to learn. Meet me up ahead once you have witnessed her memories of the Amani. How am I seeing you? The whole... Okay.
I will find you ahead.
This is different than the paintings, I guess. But the whole entire linchpin of this painting's based off of biology, and that's the proof that there are ancestors, is because the painting worked for him. Why does it work for me? I'm not an Amani troll or an elf in any sense. I'm literally an alien for another planet. Because all the characters have to be able to witness the vision, I just wish that wasn't the linchpin. That obviously discredits the entire idea. It's non-canonical, I guess, but whatever. It's weird. Why can I see it? Because I saw the vision of the Zul'Jin like he did. That's just so that we could see the story, but lore-wise, I think they kind of just like swept that one under the rug. Like, don't think about it, bro. It's fine. Ooh, my bad. Didn't mean to think about it too much. Sorry.
What have you done, Nexali?
Memory, essence. Interesting. Put your faith in me. What have you done, Nexali? We have some totems here. That's a serpent totem. Looked like something from a witch doctor. Thank you for that follow. I appreciate you, STX Need. Guessing that's like Steve with a silent X. I love that name. That's fun. So the Amani fought each other the first time as well, is what we're learning.
You think you can bury me? I curse the Amani. I don't forget. I don't surrender. And I never die. She must have led us here for a reason.
Who is this? Who is this? Who? We're getting introduced to another character? Is this Ulatek before she became a snake? Is she a druid? Hold on now. Oh, look, another friend. Hey. Oh, you are in the Horde. I can't talk to you because this game's disgusting compared to Ascension. Oh, shit.
You have come far.
Why can't I talk to a Horde character and make a friend, Blizzard? Answer me that. We're at peace. If you want to do this peace craft, at least integrate the freaking chat communication. Thank you. I made a Pyromancer. Best choice ever. PvP is so fun. Nice dreams. I'm so happy to be able to help you out. Enjoy. Enjoy. Yeah, you could actually be friends with the Horde on Ascension. It's pretty cool. Might be a good idea one day. There must be remains. She was sealed here and left to die.
I shall watch for you.
We're gonna have a friend competing with us. That's awesome. Can't wait. The goddess sings her memories of Ulatek, and we would do well to listen. What was buried? The visions of Nelatek led us here. That we found where she took her last breath is no coincidence. There must be something in this crypt that the goddess wishes for us to see. Zoljara bid us to find the truth of Ulatek. Perhaps here we will find the answers we seek. Let us see the story we were told in the Den of Echoes. Ends. And where the truth begins. Investigate 3 chambers within the Crypt of the Denied.
Perhaps
Interesting. Just watching some more history stuff. This is just going to be expose part, I guess. Those who built this crypt would not have sealed it without good reason. A great evil from the past must dwell here. We should put the rest... God, dude, this is going to be a tough day already. I can feel it. We should put to rest any spirits and undead we find. They cannot keep us from the answers we seek. I'm so sorry if I butcher these quests. I literally have a 3rd grade reading level. Oh my god, dude. I'm so mad I can't read better than I do. It's like the dyslexia is insane nowadays. You need an elixir to be able to talk to the Horde. I forget the name of it. If that's a real thing, that would be insane. I don't know about it. I've been playing the game for 20 years, and I don't think that that's something that I've ever heard of. That's really cool if that's true. It's crazy you can still learn stuff about this game. Because the main thing that bothers me with the whispering is like, yeah, it's cute to be able to like say hi to someone when you're questing, but the main thing is in dungeon queue. How frustrating is it, chat, when you're in Mythic Plus dungeon queue and you go, you know like this is a key that you may or may not get invited into, right? So you whisper the person and you're like, hey, I've got this level, I've done these keys before, like you try to like bid up, or you send the achievement link, all those type of things, right? And then guess what? Unable to find that player because they're on the opposite faction and you're just like destroyed. I hate that. That's such the worst feeling. You should, so Elixir of Tons, we'll look this up here in a bit. Someone in the mods, let me know if that's actually a real thing. That's pretty cool because I'm gonna need to buy a couple of them, figure out how to make them.
So,
We got some Spideys in here. Don't really like the model too much, but now we're kind of moving away from the I'm glad this was happening. We're moving away from the reptile models, the snakes and all of the vipers with the feathers, and we're going into something else. So this is actually going to be like a nice change of pace. I was really worried this patch was literally going to be snake people the whole time. So that's uplifting. That's good. Love that. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. How are y'all doing today? Enjoy the work and lurk, as always. We're going to be going through most of the campaign today. It's going to be a blast. All right, we have our first mural here. Wow, they actually made a real mural. Good for them. Okay, so we have a multiple-headed snake attacking what looks like a spirit mask. Or maybe that's a titan? Did this Loa free the Setharak from a titan's grasp and create her own army with the Curse of Flesh? Am I overthinking that? If that's a titan, this could get very interesting. First, that would be a titan we don't know about, and a facility we don't know about.
Saw in the Den of Echoes. One slew the other, then died of its wounds. But this isn't depicted as a victory for the Amani.
Yeah, they're saying that's because we saw the vision was fighting an old god, but that kind of doesn't. I mean, I guess that looks like a faceless one. Oh, it is. I see it now. Those are extra tentacles. I thought those might have just been little hands. Those are tentacles. I thought they were just bad at making hands. You know, I am. I can't draw a hand. All right, that's an old god. I overthought it. It would have been cool if it was a titan, though. I was cooking there for a second. Now it's gonna think. Now I'm gonna think it's gonna be better in my head. Oh man, that's pride. I can't get away from that. Ghosty.
Buried Ulatek. She must not awaken.
Why? God, they only ever just say the same thing. Y'all need to play some phone tag and realize what's already been told. What is her superpower besides just spawning a billion snakes? Because, I mean, we did the Scourge. We can handle this. I like how we're sealing the tombs. That's a fun touch. I almost wanted to say let's go inside that room and look for a World Forged piece of gear. That was literally in real time me realizing I like Ascension more than Retail. That's heartbreaking, bro. Damn, that's actually heartbreaking. This game could be so much better than it is.
You have found me. The
That's
world watched over you.
crazy. Anyways, we have an old god here. Let's at least see the lore, because the story's at least good.
Picks a great foe. The Amani fought this monster in exchange for land. No doubt the very land we are standing on. Speak to me.
Legitimately upset about that.
You
That's
have
crazy.
found me.
What was buried? I've seen this history before, but something is missing.
So, your path
Lurking in the
leads you
dark.
here.
Whatever the reason they were buried here, and whatever reason they have awoken, they deserve to return to the goddess. Written by the victors. A version of this history is written into the Den of Echoes, the same events only recorded by the Amani hands instead of the Haranir ones. But something is missing. Nexali. How is she a part of the story of Ulutek? And we do not know how Ulutek came to this world. We must go deeper into the crypt and witness the truth written on its walls.
These mirrors are not just recorded history. They are warnings of a past the Amani tried.
Did we click on 3 murals? Man, I must have not even seen the other one. No, I did. It was... Did we see 3 murals? I've definitely missed one. Oopsies. That's okay. Probably was talking over it. It happens, chat. What are you gonna do? Yanti the Bold.
You must not see.
Yo, this is like a Amda Pandaria. This feels like the Shaw of Pride room. Or the other one. There was 2 rooms that were basically the same as the Shaw of Pride, and then the other construct in front of it. This just reminded me of that. That was fun. This is the brand new patch. Yeah, Voodoo. We're playing the PTR. We're going through the entire story. So far, it's pretty good. If you're interested in the lore, stick around. This is the best way to go through the story as well, guys. Like, everyone wants to be not spoiled by the game, but look how many people are not bothering me go through the story right now. I'm getting my own personal experience. It's awesome.
Wild guide you well.
What are you doing?
The summoning of Ulutek.
The dance party night at the auction house
Scroll
tonight?
beneath it.
Uh,
Our empire will rise.
yeah.
The Amani must never repeat what happened in that swamp.
Horror!
You have to work. I'm sorry.
Bury everything.
Another vision.
Yeah, I'm gonna be dancing. We'll be dancing. Just interrupt that whole bit. I have to read all of that again. So sorry, chat. Yanti the Bold, you now pass. Yep, the barrier is down. Okay, got that. We're here. The summoning of Ultek. Something is scrawled beneath it. Our empire will rise. Memory of a warlord appears and says, the Amani must never repeat what happened in that swamp. Bury everything. Orwenna, another vision. The goddess points us to the way the ritual took place. And then she just crawls through the walls with her earth power. That's crazy, like a mole. Just creates a little cool magic portal. I think this race is a little too overpowered, because one of the only things that made the Void Elves really cool was their seeming ability to create portals anywhere. That was like their whole superpower. We used that during the war a lot. So the fact that these guys could just kind of create portals anywhere they want to and go anywhere they want to is... that's super overpowered. Also considered all their druid shape-shifting power. I do think Blizzard missed the opportunity to go full ham on the druid shape-shifting. Haranir, every single one of them should be a druid. It should be a racial. You shouldn't get any abilities like a normal druid would, but you should be able to appear like any of the druid forms. Because then it would have been the race is a druid. Like, they're all obviously druids. Every single one of them can transform. We've seen it. It would have been really cool if they doubled down on that with the racials for Haranir and let you be able to, like, just cosmetically kind of like change wolf form for Worgen. If you could just be any bear form or druid form that you wanted to be at any given time. Every one of them is a druid. That'd be freaking sick. That is, I mean, that's what their race is, and they're awesome for it. I can't wait to level up my Haranir. I think they're level 70 right now. I gotta get back on, do some time walking with them. Maybe we'll play Bear Tank next season. I do like their forms. The pangolin? Come on. It's a pretty good form. Pretty good form. Okay, we're heading back over to Toka's Landing. So I think if that's all of chapter 3, that's a pretty short chapter, but I think we have another extension to this, so it's a double transfer quest maybe? We'll see. This is the only mount we have gotten on our questing adventure so far. It's a pretty good one, gotta say. It feels like because we're exalted with the Haranir, they supplied us with a mount to go on this journey. And I think it's pretty cool. It's like a reputation mount, but further than that.
Try a different anti-venom. We need to find a champion or Wayna.
Yo, you girl, you extra stinky now.
Go away.
We have only just found Yamani Sashai, or Hashi. Now her brother turns her blade against her.
Always welcome with the Shadow Pine.
Lady Liadrian's purifying poison is a rudimentary skill, simple even for novice paladins. This is no ordinary venom. I like the idea that a paladin could just come up and be a better paladin than Liadrian, maybe.
What do you want? Shine a light
You both say the same
into
thing?
flame of your heart.
You don't say anything. Okay. Yeah, this poison's gonna get out of control pretty quickly, guys.
You have come far,
Zuljara is
stranger.
ill. What happened in our absence?
May you lend your song to hers.
The wound, this is delay the venom. The wound from Zul'Jan's blade, it won't heal. Zul'Jan must have poisoned her. She's weakening, and I have not been successful in curing her with light. Liadrian engulfs Zuljara in light again. Nothing changes. Blast it! Whatever you found in the crypt can wait. The Amani are trying to find a cure. Ask Raz Taka if he's made any progress. If you need anything else, talk to Tech Leo. Nul'Jara needs to focus on recovering. Help the others. Cure Nul'Jara. We're definitely gonna have to find her brother. Definitely gonna have to find the brother. This is when we're doing some type of delve or something soon.
Roots brought us both here.
I am the blade
Oop,
of the light.
Don't need to talk to him.
No Gokenye could help the
You won't be
Shadow
waiting much
Pine
longer.
now.
Raided the Tritolan stash for everything I needed. Take the cure.
Zul'Jan's flame's gonna burn it right out of you, Hashi.
You're just gonna burn up? I'm just cauterizing it?
Tell me what you found in that crypt. The Amani buried all knowledge of Uletek. But
He's taking it like a champ, dude.
for us to learn in this swamp.
See? I'm a pyromancer even in this game.
Next.
We made
The
it.
cure isn't working. Zuljara, you can't.
I won't let Malacras's lies take my brother. Go.
Dude, that girl's gonna die, and then we're gonna have to actually kill Zul'Jan because he's going to take over the Yamani. What is gonna happen here? If Zul'Jan think we can, if we're gonna let him rule for Zul'Jar after this, he's got a lesson to learn. There you go. Okay, so there'll be an uprising regardless.
Hashi has given her orders. Our scouts are still looking for Zul'Jan.
We have to stay a while and
Zul'Jara
listen.
wants to believe he can be brought home. Maybe. But he's still gonna answer for what he's done.
Rally the frickin' troops!
I
We're set up the raid, that's cool. Purifying poison is a rudimentary skill. Right, she said that?
Remain vigilant.
What do you gotta say?
Can you hear that? Nice. It's getting closer.
Listen to me, Zuljara. Zul'Jan dealt you this wound. He set himself against you, your people, and your Loa.
He's my brother. It's my job to protect him. And I let him down. He blames himself for our uncle's death. He needs it to not be in vain. Malacras is using that guilt to control Zul'Jan. He wants Uletek's power for himself.
No doubt Silvermoon will be his next target.
That's what these are missing.
If only Lorthamar would
Is
set
good music.
aside his grudges.
The Amani never die. We will survive.
We need you to survive. Fight this, Zuljara.
Yeah, like you're the bind right now.
Zul'Jan.
You haven't gaslit and manipulated enough of your people to keep the peace. You needed at least 2 more generations.
Easy. Conserve your strength.
She's trying though. She just literally is gonna die like Karen Bloodhoof. They're doing so many alms. Ah, the Karen Bloodhoof parallel. She's gonna die to the poison from just a scratch. It wasn't even a Makara. It's just, that's so cool. They're absolutely cooking with the nostalgia. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing the arms. That was pretty sick. If you're going to the swamp, there's something you ought to know. Listen to the captain.
My first mate led a small crew into that bog. They never returned.
Tortolan voice acting sick. Thank you for that share. I appreciate you.
If you're going that way, keep an eye out for them. Maybe they've seen what you're looking for.
Look out for the Tortolan scouting party that are definitely alive. Check. What you got for me, Daxor? Daxor channels his anger into the dummy, too focused to notice you.
Let me know when it's time to fight.
I'm just destroying it for him? That's rude.
Hey, who did? Oh, you as fired up as I am, Ashura? I can't just sit around doing nothing for Zul'Jara. I'm coming with you.
Yo, let's go! That was actually so cool. Okay, we have the Broodmother's Nest thing to go do. That's one of the surges for the weekly quest. Do we just want to go do that just to check out what the endgame's going to be like for a little bit? Or do we want to continue the story? Nah, let's go do that. Let's go see what that's like. It might be... no, it says do this with 3 people. It's unlikely there's 3 people on. This might be a waste of time. Let's go fly over there just in case. Hold on. Let's just go check it out. We don't have to actually complete it or anything, but let's just go check it out. Because this is going to be the main thing that we're going to have to do every week for a while. Hey, cool. Dragonflight point. Okay, so... no one's here. It looks like we just can go around killing stuff and burning eggs. I'm guessing these are elites? Yes, they are elites. They are level 90. Obviously. Freaking stupidest shit I ever said. I was thinking they might have been level 92, I guess. Sometimes elites are higher level. At least they used to be. That's how you knew they were really bad boys. Like, even the really big guy over here is only 90. I'm not gaslighting you. I do remember that. I do remember them having higher levels sometimes. Elites went above, like, I think 85 is, like, common in, Wrath of the Lich King, right? Isn't Arthas 85? And that's, I think, where they got level 85 for Cataclysm. Not wrong. There's a rare here, though. Think it's rare? Ooh. Exalted Skyfiend. 550,000? That's not that much HP. That's only as much as my HP. Ah. That's because you're not killing the bird. Wow. 5.9 million HP. I do about 200k a second. I don't even know how to spawn them in. We're gonna have to literally trial and error this. Ooh. Hey, thank you. Oh, it actually is a group quest, because I'm getting here well late and it's already at 80%. Okay, let's just finish it up. Someone started it already. And it's not like going too long. So it's literally just a go over there, fill the bar, and then be done. And you have to do 3 of those a week. Yeah, that's fun. I'm excited about that rare, and it looks like there's a treasure there. There's like a quest over here that I'm definitely going to grab, because I don't really care to right now. We'll do side quests later. That's 95. Each egg gives about 4%. That's not too bad. But the whole goal is just killing the eggs. That's just phase 1. Yeah, I knew that. Now we're killing the... That's not a rare. That's the boss. They misused the silver dragon again. People are getting mad with this. They're actually getting mad. I've seen the community kind of like... get sick of seeing the silver dragon and it means nothing. This is like a boss. This isn't the silver dragon. There he is. He's not too hard. And we do have a buddy here, I think. Little shaman. It's not impossible, so that's good, with just 2 people. He'll probably upscale, so he's killable with 2 or 3 people, so you can solo this activity, which is nice. You won't ever have to, or sometimes you will, I guess. Shoot. There's a lot of ads. Is he taking a lot of damage? No, not really. He's the one tanking right now, so it's like my pets and him. Well, you, chat, you're tanking the shit out of this right now. Good for you. Give to Naru. I can't, he's the horde. I'm trying to be nice. I tried to heal him and I can't even interact with him. The only thing I can do is hope that my pet holds aggro. He does have healing spells, to be fair. He should be okay. If he's a good shaman. Alright, what does he drop? 50 reputation tokens, 50 crests, 75 crests, and a adventurer 266 cloak. Wow. I'm wearing a mythic plus crafted piece of gear, and that is 10 item levels less at adventurer level, which means you could upgrade this. How much could you upgrade this for? It goes up to level 6, so how many? That's probably 10 eye levels. You could make this as good as a mythic crafted piece of gear. Adventurer will replace your mythic rating gear, or can, potentially. Okay, that was it. We just killed a bunch of eggs, and then you kill the boss. 3 times a week for the reputation grind. That's not so bad. Some people will complain, but it's the same exact thing as doing dailies, but instead of having to do it every day, you only have to do it 3 times a week. A lot of the time, dailies in old school World of Warcraft will go do the same exact 5 things every day. So, just going to a zone and killing the exact same stuff every day is the same. And obviously there's different ones, so they're more like world quests. They just do 3 extended world quests in a day, which isn't that bad for a full-on reputation grind. Otherwise, you're going to be doing the dungeon runs and using their contract. They have a contract to get more rep for world quests, which is good. Hey, this troll is with you, Red. If he wishes to fight the many foes standing between us and the answers we seek, I welcome his aid.
Let nature take
Clear the swamp. Look in this distance. Restless, evil, energy fills the sky. That structure ahead must have the answers we seek. The creatures that stand in our way must be cold. We cannot risk being overcome on such a vital mission. Haunted Shore. With Zul'Jara down, the Imani are losing heart with each passing moment. We gotta do something to show them this isn't over. Those Tortolans have been helping where they can. Let's repay the favor and help out the captain. Seeing a bunch of their lost crew return to town, us to give them some hope in this cursed land. Assist the Tortolans.
We will find the answers we seek here. The goddess wills it.
Are they gonna follow me around or are they gonna disappear?
I bet they got some answers for us.
Ah, they're disappeared. They're not actually escorting. That's fine. Okay, so we got some sea giants here. Looks like some leech models, which might be tameable for a hunter. Some small snapdragons. They have interesting red eyes, but I don't think they're going to keep those red eyes. It says thirst for blood, but we can check. Very rarely do they keep stuff like this, but we're on the PTR. Might as well check. Do you keep your red eyes? No, you do not. You keep your adorable, tiny little stubby eyes. Silly. We tried, though. So we are just killing some swamp beasts. 12 of them. The giants being here is kind of interesting. Is he a boss? He's fighting something. He's just a bog giant. That's pretty cool. We're looking for first mate Nama, Tortollan. Guessing there's going to be a bigger circle. Oop, nope, they're right there, actually. I couldn't see them because they're underneath some lumber. Hey, are you okay? You should get back to camp. Ha, this...
body is dancing on my strings. This soul will make a good sacrifice.
Yo, I'm fighting the villain that Spider-Man's gonna have to fight? This dude takes over people's bodies? That movie's gonna be so good, by the way. Can't wait for that. I'm such a freaking geek, but... that new Spider-Man movie's gonna slap. What is up? It's out of my head. Finally, some peace and quiet. They all have the same thirst for blood debuff, so does this guy control literally every animal? That's pretty powerful. That's not the lowest power, though. This is something else going on. Very interesting. Get out of here. I won't be the next sacrifice. Thank you, stranger. Oh, great. Now we know they're sacrificing people. That sucks. Couldn't save them all. How big was this scouting party? Sent like half your freaking military faction over here, bro. That was smart. Snap out of it. Get out of here. Starry shores. I'll see myself out. That's funny, because the turtles always walk towards the shore because of the stars and the moon. Fun turtle fact for you. When they're babies and they hatch, they go towards the stars and the moon. Because it leads them to the ocean. Towards the water. That's why you can't have any lights on the streets and houses on beaches, because it turns turtles around. It's very sad. If you live on a beach, make sure you have no lights on at night. Very important. Lost Tortolin, uno mas. Let's kill one of these guys. I want to see how hard they are. Let's pop everything we got. Do like a little bit of a burst here. Come on now. Big damage. Even like a little bit of a hero. Let's get our mythic plus chops back in order. You died instantly, chat. Fantastic work. I forgot to bend pet? Yeah, maybe, but you died instantly. 260. Just the below adventurer gear, the base gear, is 260. So if you are not 260, you don't have to worry about it. You will get gear very quickly playing this next patch. The catch mechanic is up to 260. So I would say if you're below 260, don't even worry about playing that character until the patch starts, you'll be fine. And then if I'd say if you're above 260, I would continue to grind out as much gear as possible, so that way you could have the strongest items going into this, because that means that 260 is still going to be pretty weak compared to what I'm wearing with this 285s, almost 290. A lot of you are probably all 290, you psychos. All you freaking... I never stopped playing bunches that just got crazy high eye levels now. You've got to be in the 290s. I think max level was probably up there. Yeah. I'm happy with my 288. I did good. 287. If I'm not using my dual wield. That's fine with me. I did my best. I don't need to push anymore. I actually like when I get new gear at the start of a patch. Like, I would probably be the type of guy that just restarts my character completely. Where I will equip all of the quest gear and all of the, honestly, that's a good idea. Let's do all of the quest gear and see if we are actually able to kill stuff. If it is a new piece of gear, I'm replacing it. I'm going to be severely weaker, but let's actually see. Might make it more of a challenge as well. Yeah, we have this new adventurer piece of gear, our first adventurer piece of gear. See? It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun to restart. Now even adventurer gear matters. I challenge you, at the start of the season, put your gear away. Retire the set. Come into it fresh. And replace every single piece of gear. Then get to 3,400. That's impressive. Full restart. What's going on, Cal? Welcome in. Thank you for the share. Appreciate you being here. The spirits of the swamp possess the Tortolans. I got more questions than I know what to do with. Yay, the Bambi love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. Why are you not going up? Thank you. There it all is. Do. Perfect. We're working. We're good. The beasts are resilient. They must be to survive such a place. We'll talk to the Tortolans when we get back to camp, by the way. What is here controlling these Tortolans, though? Oop, there's a rare. I want to kill the rare. Also, I'm mostly... What's my eye level now? 272. And I haven't replaced all my pieces of gear yet. I wonder what the lowest eye level I'm going to be. How many good pieces I'm going to get before I replace the lowest ones. Big Mon! His name is Big Mon!
Big Mon God depart.
He's got a voice line! Yeah, that's so fun! Well done, well done. Let's see what he drops. Totally killable. Not even an issue. Yeah, I'm just still cleaning through stuff. I dropped my eye level by 10. Definitely probably more squishy, though. I was just starting to kick my butt these last couple days. So, I ran over here for the rare, but I didn't grab the quest that we're supposed to get to kill all these guys, and now we're gonna have to kill them again. Just so we're clear. My bad. My bad. Let's see what he drops. Come here, buddy. 50 copper, 50 rep, and a plate adventure piece of gear. Rares are worth killing for gear. Good to know. Good to know. Out and about doing errands in real life today, not as fun. Yeah, you're just on some real life personal side quests, you know? You're grinding out your family's reputation. You gotta try to get to that exalted status. I get you. It's a reputation that never stops getting grinded. Sight of terror. The air is thick with restless spirits, but there's more. It is a goddess. Where her voice is once quiet, I can feel it now raised in anguish, like a scream of terror. I feel for what we may find ahead. I will follow her voice. Come, together, we uncover her memories of this place. What does this have anything to do with anything? Broken spears. To spirits, their weapons. I recognize them. They are Amani, heroes and warriors from our murals and stories. This was the site of a great battle, one that earned us the right to call us this land Zolaman. We should bring evidence of our history back to the others watching Zul'Jara, to remind them we got our ancestors watching over us. Taken to raise spirits' weapons may raise some spirits back at camp, no? Taking the raised spirits' weapon.
This is the battle that began the Empire.
Yeah, so you want to, like, leave it and honor them, or no, use it and honor them, right? Yeah, that's the right call. Pick it up, refurbish it, use it, and honor them. That's what I would do. That's what your ancestors would want you to do. They don't want you to just leave it on the ground. Especially if it's going to save your life one day. They would feel honored for you to be able to use it. I would. So that's the right call. Let's pick up some of these weapons. Kind of had to talk myself into it, but we got there. We now know where we stand. We need the Shattered Mound, Defied Shrine, and the Profound Ruin Remains investigated. Like, I would know where any of those things are. I'm just supposed to, like, walk around, I guess. I can see that there's little circles on the map, so that's where I will go. Don't need to kill a lot of these guys? Oh, they're dropping the weapons. So I'm killing the ancestors and stealing the weapons. Now it's less... now it's less acceptable. Am I putting the spirits to rest? Do we know what happens to a spirit after it dies? I feel like we could be giving things so much worse.
Pull back. Take the injured to shelter.
Ooh, the music kicked in right then. That's perfect.
Did they not know Ulatek was coming?
That was good. They had to summon Ulatek. We already saw that part, didn't we? Hold on.
Ula Tech! Ula Tech! Ula Tech! Worshippers? What became of them?
They became the snake people. Get it now. Okay. The pieces are starting to fall. We're starting to put it together a little bit. Took us up to chapter 3, but I really want to know where the snakes came from. I had the opportunity to. Allergies can kick right off. We have one more mound to discover, and we got all the weapons we needed. Yeah, stealing their weapons was interesting. Lost Spirit Trophy? It's a person. Hello, sir. Ma'am? Ma'am. No day a moon. Oh, I don't understand anything you say. So I have to figure out a way to understand what you say. The vial of tons would be crazy. These words of the Hexlord are meant for Zul'Jan's grandson of Zul'jin. Empower the Fane and you will gain the ability to control the children of Ulatek. Like any weapon, they must be mastered. Once you are ready, we will show the Amani and they will know you have returned your people to greatness. They will understand even your sister. Yeah, I think he commands the spiders, obviously with the blade, if he gets good enough. But the spiders are probably like the Naga, where they were also elves that turned into trolls that then turned into the spider people or the snake people.
Must mean the priestess.
The third evolution for elves or for trolls is apparently snake people. That's the only time we've seen it go from a third version. That's hilarious. I don't think that they're the people. I don't think this is a Cersei's Island type of thing. Might be, though. That'd be very interesting. Save us, Nexali.
Show me where to swing my
Look,
axe.
joking aside, what haunts these warriors? Shouldn't they be at rest?
You want to spy?
So many dead? Did the foe we faced must have been mighty. Yet we conquered it together.
You think I could be a
Perfect.
Hexura?
I got a weapon, and it's a bow. 256 bow. All right. It's better than what I'm currently wearing. Because we're replacing all of it. I'm excited to see what that's actually going to feel like, going in here with like just the base gear. I think that's a good test.
With it, the Amani will prevail. Her again. Nexali, we must witness the rest of this vision together.
Ooh, man. The goddess is calling out in pain. I have never seen her memories in such a state.
May you lend your song to
The
us.
awe of she. It's the priestess again, the one whose remains we found in the crypt. These memories, no, not memories. They are like nightmares. Something horrible befell the goddess. We must see it directly. Hear her song. Through all the noise, I fear the vision will be too much for me alone. Join me, both of you, and let us witness the goddess's past terror. The hue of the memory is different. I do not know what it means. We must see this through. I need both you and Daxora to stand with me. Let us share the burden of the goddess's terror. Take my hand when you are ready. Witness the world's soul terror.
Wild guide you well.
Ooh, it's a scenario.
Time for sermons, Nexali. The Akira are upon us.
My brother is right.
We get to fight the
It is
Akira?
time
Yo,
to
this is
take
cool.
action.
I actually get to play through the zone I said I wanted to. I was like, it would be cool to go back in time and relive the world of ancient trolls.
That's a lot of books.
You stay down. Don't come out. We're good. I'll save them. So we have a couple stab abilities. Dark Step. Ooh. Can I just teleport behind them? That's nice. Extra movement speed. Just auto attacks, huh? Pretty much. I actually wanted this to be a little challenging. That's cute. How do I use this ability? Requires Venom of Vulnerability. First targeting the nature damage. Damage increases damage. Stacks up to 3 times. Oh, I have to use that 3 times to use the other ability? That's pretty wild. Or it's just not triggering? It might not be working. Either way. We're finishing this up. We just gotta go talk to him now.
Look around, Nexali. There's no more time. The Loa do not answer us.
Oh boy. Ah! He's still here. Read it while we're attacking. The Zandalari sent us to die. Knowing it changes nothing, we make our stand against the Akir, or we fall.
They are endless.
Pushed to the brink. The ocean at our back and slithers of tentacles and eyes, but we are safer there than on this land. We are fools to think we could claim it from Kifix. I have stood by your new obsession with rituals and superstitions, Nexali. Now I need you to do the healer you once were. Help my soldiers. Fight off the Akir. Buy us the time that we need for the transport boats to arrive. They're trying to flee.
You are more than a cultist, sister. Be the hero I know you can be.
Ooh, this is freaking dramatic.
The Armani will survive. I will make sure of it.
Feel the calling. Your loyal follower keeps her voice low as you approach. As you foretold, red rain falls from the sky. The heavens align. A great beast rouses at the door beneath the world. At last, a weapon for the Amani, one greater than any Zandalari Loa. We just need to feel it to summon it. Most of the warband is injured and isolated. Fallen soldiers will welcome the sight of you, expecting you to heal them. Take your dagger and do what must be done. Only you can save us, Nexali.
Our warriors die for the Amani, but with their souls, you will save us.
I sacrificed my own people? That's crazy. Gotta kill some buggies and look for the soul or injured Amani to sacrifice. And the other guy wants me to heal. That's tough.
Do you need protection?
That's what my first ability does.
What you been planning, witch? I'll cut your neck.
Yo, dude, I just got ambushed. I'm on a freaking prey.
Always.
There we go. Now it's actually working. It wasn't working before. It's because we didn't have the quest.
The feeling was mutual.
Oh, now we're doing really good damage. I'm a freaking monster. Hell yeah. This is fun now. I was a little worried that it wasn't going to be that fun, but this is great. It's got a whole rotation. My 1 activates my 2, and my 2 does a lot of damage. That's fun. It's really good. I would play this rotation. Stupid brain.
Nexali,
Let me just hit 2 buttons.
What must be done, you old fool?
I beg you, Nexali, stop this madness. On the bond we once shared as student and teacher, this is not where the Loa come from. You call us powers beyond your understanding. You are too weak to make of use. Wow, I just straight kill him.
my pupil.
God, the mount is hilarious.
Failed the Armani.
I saw that earlier. I didn't react to it though. I'm sorry. Forgot about it until just now. It's I saw it again. Silly. Dude, I actually do good damage. It's nice. So she went full bonkers crazy. And then he also, like, Zul'Jin is also following this path because he captured a lot of the Wither Tusk, which he didn't really like anyways. The dude's just extremely discriminatory. He just hates everybody. Including his own people, I guess. He is a dick. We'll see what happens. Who sacrifices your own kind? That's crazy. Your own, like, friends and family. People you knew by name. That's so hard to do. Thank you for the heart, me, and the coins. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Welcome in. Joining the Heart Me Club is one of the best ways you guys can support the stream. If you guys do that every day, it helps the community grow significantly. We get better perks from TikTok. It is an insane way to support the stream. So please, if you guys have 1 coin to spend, the Heart Me It is a great way to show that you support us and want the community to grow with us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome in, both of you. Both of you guys going through your rings. Thank you for the heart me as well. Tickfitty is nice and quiet right now. Hold on. I know how to fix it. Hey, stop it. Give me one moment. Music's good when it needs to be good, I tell you what. Thank you. Welcome in, welcome in. This quest chain's actually getting kind of crazy. We're finding out how they summoned Ulatek, but how did they know about Ulatek? I think is what we really need to know. It seemed pretty obvious that they sacrificed a bunch of people to summon it, but why did they know? Where did they find out the information about it? Was it an old god that they found about killing all the Akir, and they found out about this weapon of old god or something? Or it would be a new one that we'd never heard of before. I'm imagining it's just like Aloha, but they're doing this Rift of Alm thing, and I still don't even really understand that.
If you won't fight, I have another use for you.
That dagger is crazy strong. It actually just absorbs the soul of the target. It is such Frostmade, Frostmourne coded. I love this. We talked about it yesterday, but they're absolutely doing like an Arthas 2.0 for like a troll little segment here. A young prince corrupted by a evil, dark, old, ancient wizard who died and has been brought back to life. He claims the sword and kills his only ally who is trying to help him see reason. He slices his predecessor and claims the throne for his own. Hasn't quite happened that way yet, but there's a little care and love there too. It's literally Arthas, guys. And now I'm thinking, that's not a good thing? No, it's good. It's fine. I'm having fun. Pushed to the brink. The armies of the Akir are without end. They are all around us. We fought hard, Nexali, but we are out of options. And this is Ner'zhul going through how the armor in Frostmourne works. We're seeing what he did on his planet.
How may I be of use?
Their sacrifice was for the good, for the Almani, whether they knew it or not.
For the soul coilers.
The summoning of Ulatek. Where is the rest of your warband? The lines are breaking. My soldiers will hold them off as long as they can. The weak should run, but you and I, if we die, let it be together with weapons in hand, sister. Summon Ulatek and defeat the Akir.
The Akir come! Evacuate to the shore!
Kithix!
No! Gather to me, my soul coilers!
Damn, look at him. He's cool.
Baraka.
Do I stand here? Oh, wow. The summoning. Fulfill your destiny!
I have seen the rift beneath the world. From it, I summon power for the Almani.
So she just had a vision into the Rift of Alm, I guess. Thank you for that lurk, Lost. I appreciate you. Welcome in. This is the PTR.
Behold, the might of our salvation.
Yo!
Ulatek!
The reveal! Spoiler warning. The reveal! That is a 5-headed wind serpent Chimera. Chimera?
What is that thing? Sister! Make it stop! It's too dangerous!
This is the price of victory. Upon the bones of each Almani sacrifice, our empire will rise!
How many Amani do you have to sacrifice? This thing looks like it eats 5 Amanis.
Nexali sacrificed all those Amani to summon Ulatek, and now Zul'Jin has a dagger.
So how did they imprison it afterwards? That's the next thing we gotta figure out. How did they stop it when it got out the first time? The summoning of Ulatek, the weapon that saved the Amani. It was a monster created by another monster to kill a monster. That's what our ancestors built their empire on. Ooh. Sorry, brother. That's a tough one to take. Awakened evil. Nexali, that priestess. We should bring word of what we've seen back to Hashi. Or wait, what's wrong with her? Check on her Wenna.
The glory should have been
Whoa.
mine.
Uh-oh. Miserable Amani. I saved them, and they buried me for it. Orwenna, what are you talking about? Ooh!
You speak to Nexali now,
Disengage didn't work.
and I let you live. But not you, Amani.
Ashura!
Oh no! Release me! Dang. Are we gonna kill Orwenna? Just like instantly? Can I not attack the ghost? Yo, we get to fight Orwenna.
Shed your
Okay.
stain.
I want to see her abilities. Blood Burrow Root. That is a dot. Reduces damage, reduces movement speed, increases damage you take. Regenerative Root Bind. That is a heal. Absorbing damage, healing every 1 second. You want to taunt for me, buddy? Anytime. Thanks. I think it's all her abilities. She also has the Possess trait. Obviously. That's interruptible. Shield is also probably interruptible.
The roots, coiled
Oh,
and
Onslaught.
slither up
Root
my
shield,
command.
healing every 1.5 seconds.
You have the purple app logo up.
What are you talking about? No, I did it yesterday too. Root Wrath Onslaught. So she just gets a whole second phase? She gets a second phase? Okay. That's cool.
You will not sacrifice us.
That was fun, not waste of time.
Malakras brought more than enough. My Ulatek will return.
So she corrupted Malakras, and Malakras corrupted Zul'Jin. It's a different chain of corruption there.
Little tusks.
I don't have... He's calling my teeth just tusks. That's so funny. I just got that. I think they know teeth too, but maybe they don't. Either way. So, that's probably the end of chapter 3. All we learn is that this one specific ritualistic shaman sacrificed a lot of her people to summon Ulatek. I thought that was kind of self-explanatory. Did we need a chapter over that? I guess it introduces her as a character concept, who's probably corrupted Malakras, like I said. And then Malakras has now been corrupting Zul'Jin and Zul'Jin, or Zul'Jin and Zul'Jin. Hard to pronounce them all. We're chilling. It's a good stream. Like I said, most of these are probably going to do better on VODs anyways. People don't necessarily want the spoilers, my love. But we're still just going through it, because I'm not going to necessarily want to do a deep lore dive when we go through it when it's very busy. I'm trying to get that story part done out of the way now. And it's been fun. It's actually been a really good story. I'm very surprised. I've been having so much fun. I'm definitely intrigued, and I did not expect it to go this deep. They've really died in a lot of like the races and the ancient Amani stuff that we're learning, a lot of the cultural stuff, their ancestry and how it actually does connect to the Haranir and getting proof of that. Hopefully we get a little bit more answers on the Rift of Ulm as we continue, but so far, yeah, the story's been absolutely incredible. I love it so much. If you guys have been lacking in the story department for a while, I think this is a good comeback here.
The same one that summoned Ulatek.
I mean, they're just doing Arthas, but it's still fun.
Anaria Shala.
The Thane of Ulatek, the dagger of Zul'Jin wields, we have to find it.
Fight well.
The vault of Ulat at a tall attack, the altar of Thanes. Or when it told us what she saw. Damn it, Zul'Jin. Does he truly not understand what he's done? Despite what we have accomplished, he sees the bond Zul'Jara forged with the both of us as weakness and chases the idea of a supreme Amani empire. And in the process, he has gravely wounded his sister. But maybe Zul'Jara is right. Maybe he doesn't know. We have to get that dagger by making him see sense or by force. This is a dungeon. Check on the troops inside the bolts of Atal attack and complete the dungeon Altar of Fanes. Okay.
Please
Let's freaking go.
save Zul'Jan.
We got a dungeon quest, chat.
We won't return empty-handed.
Can we do it follower dungeon style with Lady Liadrin leading the front? Or Wenna and Valera? Yeah. Or Varisa? That would be cool. So where is the dungeon? All the way... That's another curse. Is it downstairs? It is downstairs. Okay. So... First time we're gonna have to figure out how to get down there. Looks like there's an entrance in the temple we were just at, but let's go ahead and explore a little bit. We have a bunch of side quests that we could do. Like I said, I think we're gonna skip the side quest for right now. Oh, that's what that piece looks. You can actually get this for housing items for reputation. I knew it was gonna look really small, but there was kind of some tree aspects to it, so I thought it could have been big, but you can get this little shrubbery if you want. This little pink one as a housing item for your outdoors. I think it's a really cool looking shrubbery. I could see a lot of people doing like an Alice in Wonderland shroom-like forest with it. It's got mushroom-like qualities. I think it'd be so cool. Or if you wanted to like grow like a little mushroom patch, you can make them look like little mushrooms in like a little planter outside of your house. Not a bad idea. That's probably a pretty cool exterior. Ooh, treasure. Cracked canopic jar. Ooh, just some coffer keys that we don't need. Cool. Solid. And a health potion. Still getting those health potions. They did nerf them. They only heal 175,000 HP. Those new health potions you can learn recipe-wise because they want those to be the ones that people purchase. Not that really anyone needs to purchase health potions. So hopefully we can enter the cave via this entrance here. Looks like we'll be able to, but we gotta sneak past everybody. Yes, I could just fly. That's not what we're doing. We're getting immersed the way Blizzard intended. Even if I just run past them, who cares? Okay, so we still have a lot of there's the intertwine. I was like, we still have like a lot of some like Amani decorations around, but then like look at the goo on everything. It's like the way a snake would have to put the decorations up, you know, because they have to climb up something, so they have to like goo across and then slither around it to get up it. It's pretty gross. It's actually a really cool design. Now we have ooh, just that kind of fell down there. That was weird. Haha, there's like a speed acceleration thing in here. The Serpent's Path. Ground mount speed increase while traveling by a lot. It doesn't even say the amount. That's probably because you get dismounted in here from flying, or you can't fly in here well, so I could probably fly in here pretty well. Handmason's Tablet. The words of Tall Canoe meant for Yanni the Bold. The walls grow higher, and soon the sun will shine upon her no more. This space for those who guard her in life and death. The sight of the stone prison must inspire fear and wonder in those who look upon it equal into those who laid eyes upon her. It is agreed that the image of the snake and green of the venom warns that no honor can be found here. The builders strip the dead soul colors of the bronze. Let robbers find them naked and bare of treasure. While we near the task's end, I must report the quality of stone has degraded. Our masons have given complaints, and we struggle to quell flights among them. They are without rest, and after 7 and 10 seconds, only home will bring them peace. We dare not make the mountain itself our quarry, and we must not trade in quantities that expose our shame. I ask we search west for good stone. They ran out of stone, and they didn't want to embarrass themselves, so they digged deeper. They might have dug too deep. There's some dwarf parallels to this, that'd be crazy. Not a lot in here. So it looks like we actually own the underground area somehow. Yeah, it looks like both of those are just entrances. So instead of teleporting us down, they actually have us run down. That's a nice touch. They didn't have to do that. That was nice that they did. They could have just teleported. I didn't mind the tunnels in the War Within. I thought that was like cool because it did still feel like they were connected. They were still phased. The load screens were just instant. Sometimes you got like stuck in the middle of the tube. Yeah, that's because that was happening. Still loading in. No one to interact with at all here. But there is definitely a big military force. Soul Guide Charm. World Forge piece of gear? I don't know what that was. Give me a buff. Calm Guidance hastens your actions, increasing movement speed, versatility, and haste by 10% for 5 minutes. Okay. You guys want to do the dungeon?
You got orders, Ashura?
Okay, Lady Leandrin's here.
Pleasantries can wait.
I hope you're prepared for... We're deep in enemy territory and have no idea what to expect.
Remain vigilant.
We got 5 people here, guys. I'm just gonna do the follower version of it. But there is some homies if we wanted to try it. Altar of Fangs. Oops. There we go. Nice loading art. Pretty cool. Alright, this is also going to be one of the dungeons in Mythic Plus, so let's go ahead and take our time with it.
Already empowering the Fang of Ulatek.
Okay, first room seems pretty small, very straightforward. Looks like we have a choice of going left or right up here, and then maybe left or right down there. Depends on the skip opportunity. We have trash on either side of us right now, which could be useful for skips down the road.
Put up barriers to avoid any interruptions.
Zuljara does not have much time. I will scout ahead. Bring down the barriers, champion.
The first pack is 2 Descendants and 1 Twin Fane Harrower. There's also some in the back. There's 2 Primal Serpents. This is probably the hero pull, and you're probably going to grab everything. Very easy hero pull in this dungeon. Okay, not bad. They are casters. Some of them are. You do have a cone to avoid. A lot of casting. And there's an important interrupt cast too. I don't know what it is yet, but we're going to look at it afterwards. Piercing Hiss. That cone is going to be the most deadly thing in the casts. So if you can do AoE stuns, you should be able to get through this, the pack pretty quickly. Again, I'm not wearing my mythic gear, so this is going slow, but it's giving us a good actual test, and we'll be able to run the dungeon on a little bit of a difficulty here. Fatigued Spit is a... Ooh, there's some magic dispel that you have to do. Magic dispel dot, that's gonna be fun for healers. There's a poison that you can dispel. Hunters can at least dispel that. Okay. Yeah, just dodge the coin, or the... I said coin. Dodge the cone, and you should be perfectly fine on that pole. Interrupts and dodge the cone. This member is going to be a hard-hitting ability for the tank to worry about. Interrupt pissing. It's literally Pissing Hiss, I think? Or what is that? What, hissing? I don't even know. It's a bad name. Hissing something. It's not a good name. Gotta interrupt it. Dismember. Does it put a dot up? Can't tell. Blood Sacrifice. Didn't know what that ability did, or if that needed to be soaked or something. It had the soak candle, so we'll have to see that one again. Do we have to do all 4 of these, or can we skip one pack? Because this pack is a different pack. This is a chieftain. That other one had a... Oh, they both have chieftains. So you only have to do 1, I'm guessing? Or do you think we have to do all 5? Let's just go ahead and do all 5 and see if we don't have to do them all. If we have to do all 5, then there really isn't a lot of trash you can miss on this dungeon. You're gonna pretty much full clear it. At least this first part. Hopefully we don't have to do all 5. That was the spell. I don't know what it did. I missed it again. I can't kill that guy. I gotta wait until he's done. I want him to cast it one more time. No, not Fatigue Spit again. Damn. Damage taken. Piercing Hiss. Piercing Hiss. That is a name of an ability that you have to interrupt. Okay, that's fine.
Just a few more.
That's fine. That's fine. That's not that good of a name. People are gonna definitely call it the pissing ability. Stupid. And a pretty big pull here down 2. If you do have to get every one of these totems, you're full straight up clearing this entire dungeon. Yeah, let's actually do some AoEs here. I don't know if that's an interrupt or if that needs to be a stun. Dude, she's trying to LOS them? That's crazy. Look at her actually trying over here. She died! It's a follower dungeon. What do you mean she dies? I guess you pulled too much. Wow, that's my bad. I definitely kept attacking stuff thinking that we were fine. We were fine on the hero pull. I've never seen the healers not be able to keep up. Interesting. I wonder if that hiss ability is an interrupt and she just kept getting interrupted. That's probably it. We're gonna have to actually see what it does. I need to see if I can get a cast to get off and then look at our debuff or our damage taken from it. All it says is that it inflicts damage and reduces haste by 30%. This effect ignores armor. So it deals a lot of damage and it makes us cast really slow. Basically nullifies hero. That's dangerous. That's actually very dangerous. You cannot let that get off one time. Otherwise your hero pull is completely ruined. For 6 seconds? That's a long time. So... can't wait for that to be the reason these keys get bricked a whole bunch of times. You get really good at AoE interrupts again, chat. You're gonna need it. I'm happy we're doing the new dungeon right now. That's actually really cool. We get the quest to do the new dungeon at level 3, chapter 3 in the storyline. So, pretty awesome. Was not expecting to have to do the dungeon until the very end. In fact, the last patch they had, where they did a mid-patch, right? So that would be Koresh. The dungeon canonically actually took place after the raid. So you didn't get told to do the dungeon until you completed the raid, and it was really weird. But storyline-wise, it happens after the raid, is how they set it up. I don't know why, but that's just what they wanted to do. Those guys have the cone effects, that's not too bad to deal with, just gotta be very careful. I do have also paralyzing shot magic debuff on me from them too.
One step closer.
Alright, we're getting to the boss here. Our first boss is Ravi, or Raji? What did that say? Was that an L? Ravi? I think that's an I. That's an I. Alright, let's read the lore real fast with it. Altar of Fanes says, upon the Altar of Fanes, the ancient Amani sealed the vaults of Altal Ulatek. With the Fane of Atul Ulatek, only the cursed dagger that has the power to unseal the prison of the great weapon of Amani, aid Orwenna and Liadrin in the pursuit of Zul'Jin, who has entered this accursed place in a misbegotten attempt to bring lost glory back to the Amani. We have Ravi, which is the ravenous Hydra has survived this cursed place through scavenging the meat of the fallen. That doesn't mean it isn't a fearsome combatant, eager to add some fresh temple explorers to its offensive rotting diet. Ravi's domain is littered with Karen piles from the many sacrificed creatures thrown into the pit. Occasionally, Ravi makes a ravenous stomp, dropping more fresh meat. Upon running out of energy, Ravi begins scavenging from the nearest Karen pile. If a Karen pile contains fresh meat, Ravi goes into a feeding frenzy. Ravi stops scavenging on her feeding frenzy when her absorb shield is removed. Scavenging and free frenzy both continuously apply Karen burst to all players until stopped, and regurgitate hurls waves of acid in a player's direction. So it looks like just dodge the waves and burn the shield off when she's eating. Seems pretty simple. Let's try it. Somehow. What do we have to do? Oh my god, I have to click these last two? You actually have to pull everything in this dungeon. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. 12.1 out. This is PTR currently. It's coming out probably in a couple weeks. I'm just getting it done now because I know Halo comes out tomorrow and that's going to absorb my life. And we're playing Diablo 3 tonight, so we have a very limited time to get through the campaign, and when the game does drop, I'm not going to want to spend nearly as much time as I have on it now. So I'm just playing it early with very little interaction from other players, and it's just been kind of a really chill RPG solo experience that we're experiencing with chat. The VODs are also going to be on my YouTube channel, Redthedeer VODs, if you're interested in watching them in its entirety. So far, we've not missed any of the story quests. We've been doing our best to read them out loud. I freaking suck, but I'm getting better as we go. I can definitely feel myself getting better. Appreciate you guys handing to me with it. We're trying. So you do have to clear every barrier. Very little amount of trash that you can skip in this first section. And honestly, that piercing hiss, yeah, you have to interrupt that. So the primal serpents are the worst ones to deal with. The chieftain's not too bad. He just has that dismember ability, which I'm guessing does something to the tank, but maybe just a lot of damage. Can't really tell. Why would you pull that, girl? That's crazy. They need it for percentage? Shut up. They need that for percentage? That actually might be true, not gonna lie. But we would have pulled it with the group because you're easy peasy.
We'll have to jump down.
Let's check out this model. In the actual adventure journal, it looks like white scales with purple feather Hydra. They gave me,
Be on guard. It looks like the
blessing of protection. Okay, so we have the 4 sections, or 3 sections that could eat food. Let's go ahead and save our hero. That's gonna drop fresh meat. Oh, the actual bodies drop. That's crazy. Okay, so what do we have to do with that? Those are going to be the waves of goo that they're going to send forward, I'm guessing. There's 3 circles that have to be spread out.
It's gaining power.
Yes, okay, so you have to move it to the one that doesn't have it. So keep that in mind. We got lucky because it's right there, but I understand it now. So the tank mechanic is you don't want them to have fresh meat in it. Otherwise, they're just going to eat whatever's left. So you just have to move them to whatever side. Other than that, it is taking the triple shot out of the group and dodging the cone. So keep the little cone. That's the whole boss fight. When she is eating, she's going to have a shield that's going to be much harder to take out on Mythic Plus. So you're going to have burn phases. So you might actually be able to use Hero on like the second version of that. So yeah, once again, fresh meat dropped on that one, so she would have gotten a huge buff if we had her eat that. Little tank movement mechanic, not bad. Not a bad boss. Next one that is coming up is the Withering Coil, white with purple scales as well, or white scales, purple feathers. They say, in the feeding frenzy upon each other, there has been a child of Ulatek that has provided victorious over the rest of the brood. With every battle won, the twisting monstrosity known as the Withering Coil can grow only stronger. The withering coil assaults its enemies relentlessly with a vindictive onslaught and its razor-sharp tail scythe. When the beast prepares to unleash Death Rattle, or when it empowers players with Vine Grip to uncoil the creature and clash with the serpents one by one. Death dealers or damage dealers need to interrupt Death Rattle and Vine Grip, which causes the creature to uncoil. Damage inflicted while Withering Coil is uncoiled persists after assimilation, and Toxic Atrophy reduces all players' speed and damage done baseline. Interesting. What is up, Andy? How you doing today? Yeah, we're currently playing the PTR. We're trying out the dungeon. We actually just got done with the first boss, and now we're working on the second one. This is going to be one of the dungeons in the Mythic Plus pool, so very important to know a little bit about what's going on here. I'm kind of reading the lore, but yeah, we're going through it. Welcome in. Enjoying the work and lurk, everybody. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for being here. The VODs have been doing really good, so thank you so much for all the support on the YouTube channel for the VODs. I'm very excited about stream tonight. We're going to be playing some Diablo 4. Hopefully we can finish most of the story here today, but I don't actually know because we're only on chapter 4, finishing the dungeon. Then we'll have 5 and hopefully chapter 6. We'll see if we can finish it. We've got some time. But Diablo 4 tonight, we're going to be trying out the new season, so if you're interested, we'll be going in on probably hardcore characters is my guess, or maybe just regular seasonal characters. We'll see, just to see what the changes are, the differences for the end game. That'll be a community game. Anyone that is wanting to play Diablo 4 with us will be able to. We'll tell you what server we're going to be on and group up. We'll have the Discord all ready to go as well. It'll be fun. It'll be a really good time. But tomorrow's going to be Halo, baby. May I ask the name of the game? This is World of Warcraft, The Curse of Ulatek, specifically the Midnight expansion. That's what the logo is down below. I just came back to retail after 6 months, so I'm a bit rusty and I've been having a blast. Yeah, retail's really good right now. I've been telling people, like, it's okay to be playing Ascension during the lulls, but the moment 12.1 comes back out, I'm definitely going right back to it. That's why I wanted to get the story done now, so that way I can focus deeply on getting my character as maxed out as quickly as possible. I want to be in some of those early mythic raids available. Might try to join up a guild. Maybe go for Hall of Fame. Hit up Towley and see if he's got a spot for me. That'd be pretty cool. So we'll see. Moment 12.1 comes out, I'm pushing it. I want to actually get some cutting edges next season. I think my primary focus is going to be Raid instead of Mythic Plus. I'll still do Mythic Plus because obviously we're going to need to, but if I just focus Heroic Raid every single week and clear it, I'll be able to get full Mythic gear from the Raid, and that's going to be awesome. That's all I'm really caring about. That'll help get Mythic done whenever I want to get in there and do it. I'm actually joining a Mythic Raid tomorrow. Not tomorrow, sorry. Saturday and Sunday, we're going to be doing some Mythic Raids. I don't know if I'm streaming it because I don't normally stream at those times, but I will let you guys know how it goes. Hopefully we kill Paladins. I think that's where we're at. And that's a really hard fight. And it's been a while since I've played, but we're going to try it. If you guys would be interested in streaming or in the Mythic Raid experience, and you wouldn't mind me streaming it, let me know. That would be Saturday morning at like 10 to 1. It's kind of weird times. We don't normally stream on Saturday or Sunday, but maybe we could do like a sub-only day or something. Sub-chat only, follower chat only. Make it interesting. Discord only as well. I've heard that. We've attempted that before in the past, and they've not always been as exciting as people want them to be. Hi, Evolutionist. Is this the boss? No. I was like, the boss was called the Withering Coil. It should be a giant snake. There it is.
None was successful in consuming this one.
Cute.
The goddess stands with us.
Okay, so that's a Venom. That is probably just the tank or the healing mechanic. We have Tail Scythe, which is an AoE around the boss, so you guys want to walk away from that.
They attack as one.
Interrupt Toxic Entropy. Interrupt. No? The bots don't interrupt is crazy? You have to interrupt that 3 times.
Poised to strike.
It's harder to dodge if you don't if you let one of those get off, because it slows your movement speed. So if you have to dodge both the charge and then the cone, if you're really slow on Mythic Plus, those are going to be really fast.
Draw upon the strength of the ancient roots.
We had to uncoil him, right? So I go meow. I hear it, Lost. I hear it. It's really quiet, but I do hear it. I don't know why, but it is. We have to uncoil them somehow, but I don't see where she gave us roots. Oh, do we just have to break it? We just break it. Good enough. And then we can break them all. I didn't want to get too far away because I thought it was like, you know, you never want to try. Obviously, it's just they added a weed mechanic to a boss. That's bold of them to do. Big AoE burn phase here. This dungeon actually, this fight's gonna probably slap. Just quick 3 little interrupts, dodges, take the peds away, and then mass AoE burn. That's gonna be really fun on Mythic Plus.
The beast finally met its match.
Very cool. Ooh, upgrade, probably. Another, they're not actually upgrades. This one actually is. That's our first real upgrade. We equipped all of the gear that we got while we were questing so we could have as, like, clean of an experience as possible. You know, not be overpowered.
Create even more powerful forms. We must deal with this.
Ooh, they're like actually doing some biology and stuff, like some freaking witchcraft. We're creating these things. So these were not Titan Construct Setharak. I still don't know where these Setharak came from. Like, I don't get what the Rift of Aln is yet. They need to do a way better job of starting to explain what the Rift of Aln is. Is it like the bad area of the Emerald Dream? Something completely entirely different that they refuse to try to explain? The nightmare world of the planet, maybe? Like when the planet's soul sleeps, it creates the Rift of Aln? Just give us something. Because now we're reusing models for 2 different creation purposes. These should have looked a little different, I guess. I don't know. I'm thinking there's still going to be a tie-in with the Titans. I'm not quite sure how yet, but I'm thinking that's where the story's going to go. 1,125 of the best guilds last raid. I think they went to get into the thousands. If you need a hunter, let me know. I'm going to be raiding Mythic Paladins this weekend. I am available 100% of the time. I just need to actually get more committed to it. But I'm a good player. You know, 2K in PvP, both areas, and head of the curve on every single raid this instance, and 3.4K Mythic Plus rating. I just haven't really ever had... I've always been a GM or a raid lead, and I don't want to do that. I don't have the time to necessarily commit to also raid leading and content creation. So as long as I get to create content and run the raid, I'm fine with it. Ascended Serpent? That's a cool model. Okay, so this might be tameable. It's obviously not because it's level 91 right now, but it is really cool. So next expansion, you might be able to grab this. Another AoE burn. Fun. Our final boss in here is Zul'Jin himself, unfortunately, already. I know, he's not getting the full Arthas treatment. Unless this is just like when Arthas shows up in a couple dungeons and he escapes, that would be really cool. Zul'Jin. With the Fane of Ulatek, Zul'Jin performs the final ritual to gain the powers and release this monstrous weapon. His ancestors sealed away thousands of years ago, still held in the sway of the spirit of Malakras. Zul'Jin is unaware that the Fane is also the only hope of his sister Zul'Jara's survival. During the ritual of the Fane, Zul'Jin invokes the altar's ancient venoms to empower the dagger. Zul'Jin then hacks, slashes, and chops down his enemies at the sacred grounds, stained crimson with bloodletting. Damage dealers D2. Ritual of Fane inflicts damage to all players unless intercepted. So we have to be in a line and run it, or wields the Fane. And he tries to go into a giant... He tries to break one of the pillars, so we have to stand in front of it. Bloodletting removes ritual venom, and his physical abilities cause players to hemorrhage, removing applications of ritual venom and creating pools of blood. So, if you have ritual venom, maybe to get rid of the dot if it hurts too hard, you can use bloodletting, or you never want to get hit by bloodletting to put a dot on the ground. One of those two things is true. Axe Grinder. Zul'Jin unleashes spinning axes and eviscerates players on contact. These axes ricochet through the arena, inflicting reduced damage as they lose. Okay, so he has the glaive mechanic from Lura, probably. Bone Slicer. Zul'Jin hurls an axe at a player, inflicting physical damage to all players caught in its path, and additional damage into physical. Okay, so just dodge and maybe get hit by bloodletting if the ritual venom is hitting too hard, or never get hit by bloodletting if ritual venom is on you. It's one of those two truths. We gotta go up the stairs, actually. Sorry, I thought we were going down. They're creating a Loa? I don't know if it's a Loa. They haven't confirmed or not if it's a Loa. They're saying it's older than Loa. That's fighting during the, Akir, when the old gods were invading. Now, the wild gods helped during that too, but this was summoned from a vision that a necromancer's shaman person basically had a vision of the Rift of Alm, and they saw it, so they learned how to summon it, and then they summoned it. And that's what happened. It's not necessarily a Loa, it's some monster from the Rift of Alm, so just like the same thing as Chimeris was, right? If Chimeris was entered into our world, it would be like that type of devastation. So if we're going to consider Chimeris a Loa of sorts, then this would be considered a Loa too. But if we're not going to call Chimeris a Loa, then this isn't a Loa. This is a monster from the Rift of Alm. But we still don't know what the Rift of Alm even is, so it's weird. I don't know. Rift of Alm feels like an afterlife for the Loa, where they get tormented and tortured and corrupted into dark evil forces, like merging them together. But I don't know. We're gonna hopefully find out what the Rift of Alm does one day. We shall see. Lot of trash. Unavoidable trash at this point too. Looks like we could hug a wall, but that'll be the tactic. Whichever wall you don't want to deal with. I'm interested to see how much Frost Breath's damage actually doing for this. If this will be a best in slot option. If that's damage taken, damage done. Frost Breath. It's got to be all the way down here, right? Bestial Cleave. You got to heal us, by the way, if you want to. Thank you. That's great. The orbs do that later beam. You got to dodge the beam. That's kind of annoying. They do have an interrupt. This guy just keeps constantly putting out green circles. One of those annoying techs. These mini bosses have a lot of like boss mechanics, which is kind of interesting. Very interesting. Thank you. Turn the music down just a little bit. The nightmare still can be used for so many plots, including the afterlife, since Shadowlands are fake. Yeah, exactly. The nightmare could be like literally anything. I think there's room, but it really is competitive now since we be getting cutting edge. For sure. No, I'd definitely be willing to compete for my spot. And if I wasn't good enough, I'd recognize that my spot needs to be taken. I would be down to compete. I will be better. I promise. Interrupting pissing. That's everyone's gonna call it. That's what that ability is. It's piercing, or hissing pierce, or piercing hiss. Whatever it is. It's a bad named ability, but you have to interrupt it. We're back to it. So there's no new trash really outside of like the mini bosses so far. Kind of weird pathing. You definitely have to pull a lot of trash in this.
Stop this ritual. Give us the fang.
Your sister.
I'm done listening to what you and Zul'Jin have to say. I'm doing this for the Aman.
He's not targetable. Hey, can we pull? Or like grab aggro? Where are you? Did you pull shit back here? Oh my god. These bots, bro. What are we doing? That's crazy. They still don't have aggro. I don't know where she is. She was like killing trash that was back there or something. She didn't pull anything, it looks like. I just don't know why she's trying to hold it back here. Either way. Silly little bot. Do. These champions do not go down easy. And this guy's also attacking us this whole time. This tank's my hero. Oh, I love this AI tank. Shout out to follower dungeons. They feel realistic. Mass and Venom needs to be interrupted for sure. Okay.
I'd like to see you try.
So we have to intercept his Pierce, dodge his axes, and if we have a dot, have him put blood on us, or bleed on us.
Power is nearly at hand. You won't stop me.
Yep, we have to intercept those. So he's got the 4 beams. And they don't intercept. There they go. The bots actually did it. Let's go.
I will cut you down.
Okay, so that's going to apply the debuff to you. The poison debuff didn't stay. Okay, so I don't have it. I cannot believe we're actually fighting Zul'Jin right now. This feels weird to be doing in a dungeon. That's the Bone Slice. Needs to be dodged as well. Gonna be much faster on Mythic Plus.
Amani blades cut deep.
Yeah, that's the... Do we want to line it up with people? No, just take it out of the group. Got it. I was like, I think there was 2 dodges, and those are the 2 dodges. Chop down is going to be the one that applies the bleed. Interesting.
Don't you see? Ulatek's fang. It is
The tank can't absorb it. That's what it is. The tank can't absorb it because it puts the debuff, and then Bloodletting puts the circle on the ground. Which is why there's 2 circles on the ground. The tank can't absorb the beam. That's why there's 4 of them. So that is an interesting final mechanic there.
It'll save us all.
That's gonna drive a lot of people crazy. We didn't kill him, which is good. We must get the dagger from Zul'Jin quickly. Play the movie.
Fight well.
Please? Ah, they don't have it ready yet. They're leaving the dungeon cinematic as a spoiler-free environment. They don't want us to see it yet. I can abandon the quest when it's spoiler. Oh, this is a loud one too. Maybe we'll see it? It didn't, like, cut to anything.
Pleasantries can wait.
Play the movie, please?
Shorel Aran.
No!
Blade of the Light.
That's a shame.
Anaria Shala.
Reload, maybe? Alright, we'll give it a reload. We'll see it. You read the mechanics, so you're doing a huge step in the right direction. Oh, of course. Of course. Always got to know the mechanics. I don't ever want to go into a Mythic Plus dungeon and not know what I'm doing. And I'm a content creator, so there's a high possibility that I'm going to make a guide on this dungeon, which is why I need to know more about it too. It's not going to play chat. That cinematic is not available for us to look at, so no biggie. But we are able to leave. We got that quest completed. That's probably going to be it for the stream today as well, everybody. We are past 2 o'clock, and we did 2 more chapters, including the dungeon, which was really fun. I think it's going to be pretty good. I liked a lot of the mechanics in there. I liked how short it was. Nice little 3-boss dungeon, can't go wrong. I am interested... why I didn't get dungeon credits. Check on the troops inside the vault of... I did? Oh my god, I have to come over here first? Before I get told to go into the dungeon? Alright. I'll be doing the dungeon probably off screen as well and recording so that way I can make actually, like I said, maybe a guide for that video coming out soon. This will be the end when we finish up this chapter here.
You got orders, Hashura?
So, intro into the vaults, yes. I might be able to actually skip the dungeon like I was able to before. Hopefully we can do that. I'll tell you the same thing I tell all my warriors: you aren't allowed to die, but if you have to try to take a few of your friends with you. Few of the fiends with you. Okay, it says fiends. Intro into vaults.
Oraka, friend of Halazi.
Past this bulwark, there's nothing but snake spirits and venomous death. I've lost 3 lieutenants this week. Strong ones, brave ones, maybe stronger and braver than you. War leader Abdamanti looks you over with a weary eye. If you were to fling yourself into the abyss be my guest. Bring back my scouts if you can find them amongst the bones. But watch your step. That venom will swallow you whole. Find what has become of the commanders. Oh man, I actually have to do the dungeon for sure. Again. You carved your space here to cover you, Liadrin, while you go after Zul'Jin. If you can spare the time, we could use your help here. There is no end to the snakes coming out of this other side of the temple. Ask about something else.
I fight for the Witherbark.
Okay, he actually just wants you to the dungeon, which is fine.
It is an honor to battle beside you.
We can do it one more time, but I'm not going to do that on stream. I will finish tomorrow. Nah, we got Halo tomorrow. Damn it. Okay, you know what? Let's actually just do it again. It's fine. We'll do it again. We'll do it one more time.
Remain vigilant.
Plus, this one's actually maybe going to have Lady Liadrin because I had to talk to her that time. I queued up via the group finder last time, so maybe we get some NPCs and it's a little different. That'd be cool. They did that one time with the War Thin. Hey! Oh, well, Lorena's in here. And Liadrin? Were they in here before? I think they were. Okay, never mind.
He's put up barriers to avoid any
Forgive me for wanting to do a dungeon with some really cool, you know, Legends of WoW. Not these random people. I don't know if your friends would still be down to go. True. True. Here we go. Hold on. This is the hero pool. See how quickly we can go through this dungeon now that we know the mechanics. You have to interrupt Piercing Hell, or you will... Nothing I can do about that one. I'm out. I tried. Piercing Hell makes it to where you have 30% less haste. So you can see now, I was doing basically 0 haste worth of damage. And I was with heroes still. Time Warp is still off cooldown, so... You have to interrupt that on your hero pull, otherwise you're basically just wasting your hero. It's so good to know. Then we pull these guys with these guys. Bring them all down. Is this music not copyright? Guess not. Nope. No way to do it. NPCs do not interrupt. It's kind of funny. Finish killing. I get interrupt here again. I don't know if this is copyright or not. It'd be crazy if it is. It's on Pretzel, so surely it is totally free to play. Either way, we're banning with it. NPCs are being real? I know, that's what I said. It's like it's a realistic experience. Okay, and then for percentage purposes, I'd grab these leeches and the chieftain, but we have no idea what the percentage actually is going to be. I'm assuming it's going to be a group pull like this every time. Because you don't want to just pull one of those things. You always want at least 2 packs. You gotta find out the safest way to do 2 packs. Why am I tanking? Where is, like, if you're not gonna tank, then at least my pet will tank. That's a heal absorption that you have to dodge. This is just the follower dungeon version of this too. There's probably gonna be extra stuff on Mythic. This one's gonna be a toughie. Don't think people are gonna like the trash on this dungeon for sure. Blood sacrifice is tough. Like, I don't know if that's supposed to be a soak. Everyone gets hit with that heal absorption, but he's got like a cone effect, so it's kind of like a soak. I'm gonna try to stand on him next time I see it. Or if that doesn't work, I'll save a stun for it too. Test out both. See if we can sneak past. What are you? Disturb the bones.
Akyazon guides me to victory.
Okay. We got an Amani Spirit, a Guardian. Doesn't say it's a buff or anything. Did she just disappear right away? No, she's still here. Did she fight? Oh, she attacks. She casts Ancient Guardian Aid. That's kind of cool. That'll help with some of these pulls. So you got to clear that pack just for the bone itself. Nice. Is she's still here? Yo, she lasts a long time. She's not just a one pack and gone. She's chilling with us. That's so sick. This is the new dungeon coming out in the PTR. I don't know what music we got to here. We got like Lord of the Rings music. Indiana Jones style? Something's going on. It's kind of epic, I'm not gonna lie. We're vibing with it. I wish the music was done for the zone or the dungeon. I really want to hear it, but it is currently not on the PTR. I gotta try to soak that. Ah, okay. One person has to either be the blood sacrifice or everyone gets to be. So that is a... I wonder if the tank should do that. Or if it didn't really do that much damage to me, so maybe that is just a DPS mechanic. We'll try it on the next one with the Chieftain. Keep interrupting, piercing, hiss as best as possible. Misdirecting. Yeah, you want me to do that. Attacking? No, it did not let me just run into it last time. I could have had a bad angle on it, but that's actually slow down DPS to see what it looks like this time. Dismember again? I'm not doing any damage. They're actually going to kill it. We'll have more opportunities, that's fine. I just liked how clean it was there.
One step closer.
These are the ones that do, I think, the cone effect. We only have to fight 3 of these. Paralyzing shots. It's a magic debuff dispel. Toxic breath is the cone effect as well. Yep, both. Okay. Gotta dodge the cone effect. Gonna be tough when it spins. Especially with 2 of them. Paralyzing shots just needs to be dispelled. Trash goes down. Move on to our first boss. Oh crap, I missed one. Damn, that's frustrating. I even thought I was paying attention. You gotta get every one of those totems. And I cleared it, but I don't think I went back and touched it is what happened. Cannot mount up in here, by the way. That kind of sucks. It is nice and small, but these runbacks feel kind of long. Like, if I had actually missed that, that would have... This is taking like a minute and a half.
One more, and the
There's another bone here.
lose its power.
Take the bone all the way to the boss. Oh my god, they pulled. That's crazy. Okay, who cares? Slowly start working my way back down the steps. The Descendants feel like the easiest to deal with. The Ravenous Descendant. Yeah, they are the easiest to deal with for sure. The Primal Serpents are the ones that do the interrupt. They're not too tough, but you just gotta make sure you get the interrupt. And then that Blood Sacrifice, we're still tampering with how to figure that one out, so. Here's that first boss.
We'll have to jump down.
Robbie, and I will be definitely taming them next expansion. I love the bop. It's the only thing the freaking NPCs do is they give you bop when you're falling.
It looks like the children of Ulatek.
Remember, the water does do damage, so you gotta be careful.
That Hydra might be expecting another. Do not let it make a meal out of you.
All this boss does is it drops some stones, does a cone effect, and makes you guys spread out. But while it drops the stones, you're also gonna see there's 2 bodies that get dropped, and you need to have him stacked near a body that isn't Come here. That is not possessed.
It's gaining power.
Nope. Okay. So if it eats from the one that's got a body, it becomes a lot stronger. We're seeing that for the first time. While it's scavenging, and during the time that it's got Blood Frenzy also, it has a shield that has to be depleted, and it's doing pulsing AoE damage. That will almost always kill you if you don't move the boss to an area that doesn't have a body. So he's going to do his triple shot, which is going to be the spread out mechanic. He's going to do his cone mechanic. And then he's going to do his dropping the meat mechanic. Ravenous Stomp. And you're going to see all three of the platforms are going to drop some meat. There they are in the back too, so this one's actually going to be the safe one. So as a tank, you just have to pay attention to where the meat's dropping and take him to the platform that does currently have no meat.
It's gaining power.
You see, scavenging, way less powerful, way less angry. He's not screaming in rage. The shield was much smaller. Way easier to get through that phase, so very important tank mechanic there. Otherwise, pretty simple. No, this is, again, this is Midnight Retail. This is the new patch that's coming out in a couple weeks. This is 12.1. This is the newest and updated, newest content that they're dropping. We're doing the PTR right now. Going through the dungeon, which is so fun. It's good. It's a good dungeon. Decent mechanics so far. Great visuals. You wanted a green snaky expansion. You got a green snaky dungeon. There's snakes galore, man. This is the most snakes I think I've ever seen in World of Warcraft. Every one of these bosses have like a little bit of a burn phase, which is always fun. I like being told exactly when I should hold my cooldowns and blow my cooldowns, and it makes it super easy when there's a burn phase. Next boss was a little confusing, but I think it's because we killed it too quickly. I'm trying to kill as little as possible. I do wish that we could get percentage checks. Like, we should get a fake grayed out percentage tracker that shows how much percentage we would be getting. That should be in-game. I should have to download an add-on to have that. So that way I could see exactly what my route should be, and I could practice routes, and then you can mess around with it. I know that there's add-ons that do that, but that should be in-game somewhere. How'd you get early access? It's just the PTR. You can just download the PTR and play it. As long as you got a subscription, I think it's free. Like I didn't pay for early access or anything, like what we're doing with Halo tomorrow. I am paying for early access to Halo for tomorrow. And we're gonna beat that campaign on Legendary. We're probably gonna stream 12 hours to do it. It's gonna be crazy fun. I grew up on Halo. It's my game that I played when I was a kid, so going back to the brand new version of the first game is basically the same thing as playing Project Ascension. It is the best version of the game I played when I was a child. We're going nostalgia times 2. It's gonna be great. My childhood is my trauma. It's healing. I played all these games. Hey, yeah, you wanna get up here? Let's see an Avengers shield out there, you know? Thanks. My god, we're gonna die. I don't have anything to get rid of that. Where's my pets? They're dead. Of course they are. There we go. You're back, chat. Caster is casting. High evolutionary needs to be interrupted to be able to bring... Oh, he's evolving. Stop that. Stop whatever you were just doing. Literally couldn't have gotten closer to a cast getting off there. That was a last microsecond interrupt. Then this boss spawns. So all it really does is you have to do 3 interrupts in a row, which I don't have 3 interrupts in a row. I only have 2, so it's kind of frustrating. But I'll get at least the first one. Actually, if we're gonna get one to get off anyways, then get the last one. He interrupted that, that's good. Yep, someone else get it. Okay, that's one going off. And that'll make it to where the debuff drops quicker. So that, all that does is when you guys get that debuff to go off, you get slowed, which makes it a lot harder to dodge the mechanics here. It is probably dispellable by like a root or a snare or something. Maybe it is just magic.
Draw upon the strength of the ancient roots.
Death Rattle, you walk in, and then you break the actual chain, which splits them all up. I think if everyone goes in the group, it probably splits the damage.
They attack as one.
But doing it myself in the follower dungeon doesn't really hurt. Then this is a big AoE burn phase. Really cool aspect to this boss fight. This is where you would pop your hero and all your cooldowns and just go absolutely sicko mode. And then they reassemble, and all of that damage gets reapplied back onto the boss. Goes right into his dodge mechanics. So you want to see where his charge is going to be, and then move towards it while also dodging it. That's going to be your best way to dodge the coin, the cone afterwards. I keep saying coin for that, but yeah, cone afterwards. This is PTR. Yep, welcome in, Eric. Baby, you look adorable. You look so cute. You want to come see this dungeon?
They're experimenting to create even.
It's very green.
Is that what the whole green vibe is?
Very, very green vibe. You girls are gonna love this expansion. You love your little nope ropes. There's a lot of
Why is there like a
lot of land eels in this one. This is definitely the expansion of land eels.
I love it. If you don't know that joke, go ahead and check out the VOD.
Yeah.
From like 2018.
I think that clip might still be on my Twitch somewhere.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
Hopefully.
Listen, your Rib Chaser clip is still on there.
Right, we should bring that back. That should be my follower notification.
No, I don't think so.
What the fuck is this? It's a land eel. That's a good follower notification. What's he doing? He's just slithering about.
Or like the snake.
Yeah, this person doesn't know how to heal. They sleep?
Character that,
no, they just constantly move. So it's just the bot. I'm doing the follower dungeon.
Oh, I see.
These guys are
B-Res?
Evolving.
We have a druid.
Oh yeah, B-Res, hello? That would be cool. We have a paladin as well. They both can B-Res. And I don't have enough interrupts.
Never enough interrupts. Lost in time. Holy bejesus.
He's lurking today. He'll work and lurk.
Gotta love Lost in time.
I really should hop on it as a tank. Gotta learn this shit. Yeah, for sure. I'm making a guide on it right now. I'm just grabbing some B-roll footage. Speaking of which. Thank you for reminding me. I'm gonna make a whole guide on the dungeon. I'll release that before the actual expansion gets released. It's pretty good so far. The notes I'm taking during the live stream are just gonna be like, I'm gonna do a full voiceover for it. There's no music or anything anyways. They do not have the music out yet, which is a shame. It makes this whole area feel very eerie and quiet. That's why we're playing music, to compensate. Just very Disney fireworks show all of a sudden. Mythic are just normal. This is just the normal, but it'll be a generic guide of it. I'll also see the mythic mechanics too, at some point.
Are they not going to change before they release it?
No. I mean, it's subject to change, sure. You're not wrong. Like, when the name of the most important ability that you need to interrupt is Piercing Hiss.
Right.
Which is great. No one's definitely gonna say that wrong ever. This isn't even the boss. This is just a trash. A lot of the trash has like actual boss mechanics. It feels like a 5-boss dungeon, and 3 of the bosses have no HP.
Weird.
Truthfully, it's an interesting way to do that. Otherwise, like, there's 3 trash models, And then there's these blades, with the blades are like the itty bitty guys. They have nothing.
Right.
And then you got these guys. These are, again, mini bosses. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of fun.
Zul'Jin knows what he has done.
Its main
to
business,
Zul'Jara?
you're looking for small changes probably, but yeah, main basis usually still the same. Yeah, they don't generally change from like the idea of the dungeon. It's pretty dramatic if they were to replace the PTR's dungeon abilities even. Most of the time it's just tuning. Stuff does better damage or not. This boss, we didn't get to see all of the mechanics, so I am interested to see if we can slow it down a little bit, but based off of the dungeon journal, it seems like the boss itself just has two sort of damaging cookies that you have to dodge. A swirling axe like Lura, except he does one of them. Very good visual on it, very easy to dodge. And then he has a blade throw. But there's this other mechanic where we have to absorb all 4 beams. I believe the tank can't absorb the beam. I gotta see what debuff it applies. Because he does an ability afterwards where he has to hit somebody with the sort of AoE spin he does, and that has to be the tank, and if the tank has the poison debuff, it puts a bloody circle on the ground. So I believe only the 4 DPS and a healer are the ones that are absorbing this circle, which is going to make that actually quite interesting. Very chill boss for tanks, but quite interesting for the rest of the group to have to kind of position and manage. Again, this is one of those mini bosses. And then we have the big guy over here. He does the big cone effect, so remember. But we also have the primal serpents in the back on the final pole. These guys are the ones that we have to worry about. They're the ones that grab the piercing hiss. There's one. Try to bring them in a little bit. I'm going to stun this one. Stun again. That's the cone effect that you have to worry about. Yeah, I ran out of stuns, interrupts. Nice, they got it. Perfect. We nailed it. And they just pulled that too. Crazy. I think that was literally me. It's just another blade. That's the cone. He's going to spin left or right. Doesn't really give a good indication of which direction it's going to go. I would appreciate a thicker line on the left or right side so we could know exactly which side to stand on. It's already kind of a tough mechanic anyways. There's a magic dispel during this fight. That's a really tough pull. Makes it even more so tough that this next one's harder too, so you have to decide where you want to use hero. If you want to save it for the final boss or use it on that trash pack or on this one, because this one I also thought was kind of nasty.
Stop this ritual.
You definitely have to interrupt Ultek's chosen pretty quickly here.
I'm listening to what you and Zul'Jara have to say. I'm doing this for the Amani.
Yeah, if we can keep them grouped up, she'll grab the aggro, and they'll finish up. Ride a Spirit Wing Gust optional. Oh my gosh. Am I still missing the dungeon? No, I have it actually. I've got the quest. Perfect. I was about to freak out that I didn't have the quest. That went crazy. So the chieftains have this bloodletting sacrifice. I think you have to stack in it. If you don't, then everyone gets hurt. So I don't know if that's just the tank stacks in it or if I'm supposed to stack in it. DPS multiples are, I don't know. You have a good day, baby.
I'd like to see you try.
And then here is the mechanic for Zul'Jin. Each person has to absorb one of these. The tank is doing it here, so that tells me that they're okay with the tank letting it happen. But you'll notice that the tank's also going to put down a red cookie on the ground when she gets hit by this axe grinder. That's going to be the cone. Dodge that. They do bounce, so just be careful on the rebound. Really cool red axe. That's the ability there. So yeah, she gets hit with it. She puts down those red cookies. Those are bad cookies. So I don't know if she's supposed to absorb the beam. Because I think if you don't absorb it, then you don't put down the dot.
Amani blades cut deep.
Also, I don't know if that's supposed to stack or not. That applied Bone Slice and Didn't apply it to them. Interesting. I was just putting down the cookie. Okay.
Don't you see? Ulat expand.
I'm gonna absorb it for her.
Future.
I want to see if she still puts down a cookie. Hopefully I can like move Zul'Jin a little bit, so it's not just gonna be exactly there. It's gonna be hard to determine if a new cookie gets put down or not. We'll see. He needs to do the ability though. Stop damage. Ah!
You don't understand. Ulat's power, it'll save Yaman. It'll save us all.
No, you're going to timeout, bro. Play the movie.
Blade of the Light.
Nah, they don't let you play the movie. That's okay, that's fine. Hi, Chrissy, welcome in. Yeah, the dungeon cinematic is still hidden behind a secret wall of fog. We'll all be able to see it when we do the dungeon for the first time. I'm ready to leave. Thank you. Hopefully that's going to be the end of chapter 4 and we'll be done with this first segment. Where do you want me to turn in the quest though? Back at the frickin' place? Okay. Good thing I hearthed. I think I actually set my hearthstone there. I'm not joking. Well, which one is my hearthstone? It's gotta be a toy. I just don't remember what it looks like in this. Nope. Alright, I guess I don't have actually a hearthstone out on my toy. Hold on. Collections? What hearthstone do we want? They should just have their own category down here instead of being stuck with all the other toys. Fire Eater's fine. That's what that open slot was. Adorable. Perfect. Definitely have my hearth set to the end there, for sure. I'm sure of it. I definitely did that. 100%. 100%. 100%. I did it. I for sure... Yes! I thought it was going to bug out. Let's go. Alright, let's turn in the end of chapter 4. What you working on? This is the PTR. We're trying to go through the entire quest chain before it gets dropped. We just got told to do the dungeon, and we just finished the dungeon. It was awesome. This is the new...
Champion, the dagger.
Damn.
Anaria Shala.
I feel its shield from within ever since we retrieved the dagger. Let's examine it quickly. Oh, I gotta take something. Okay.
I am the blade of the light.
Nature of her wounds. The Thane is cursed and the summoning of Ulatek. We can use it to cure Zul'Jin. We have to act fast. She's fading.
Quickly, place the dagger so we can begin our own ritual.
We have to sacrifice something. It's a sacrifice dagger. For sure. Right here.
I'm fine. Zul'Jin!
Whoop!
No! This is not working. The dagger's magic is too strong.
Then our only choice is to destroy it. Now!
Thank the goddess. The curse is broken.
Cool, that works.
Zul'Jin, are you alright?
She gets saved.
Be fine. But Zul'Jin needs help.
Okay.
Where have you been?
We
Don't
unlock
worry me
world
about that.
quests after turning in the dungeon quest, so after you get chapter 4 done, hopefully we get to do it all at one time, but they might time gate it. After you get chapter 4 done, you'll unlock world quests. Nature of her wounds, Redthedeer, thank you, I saw so much. Zul'Jin gets a far off look and growls. It's too late, no. Zul'Jin shudders violently and scowls, shaking off the vision. We must find my brother.
The Amani leader, welcome.
The Venomous Abyss. Now we have the raid. I saw things in the Venom haze, heard Zul'Jin screaming, felt what's eating away at him, heard Malakras whispering in his ear. Ulatek has haunted Deamani from the beginning. The lengths we went for the power and empire, the blood of the cost, that wasn't greatness. Deep down, Zul'Jin knows it. Malakras stole my grandfather from me. I won't let him take Zul'Jin too. Story mode is available soon, not available yet. Complete the Venomous Abyss raid on any difficulty. Maybe we can get some friends and do that on Saturday?
We can still save him.
Yeah?
Our scouts found another way.
Start posting that on the Discord. Spread the word. We were going to go in and do a full-on raid test of the new raid, an exploratory raid, so I can complete the story. We can do that Saturday night. I think that's what we're going to do. That sounds fun. Journey to the Gate of the Serpent's Eye. Yep, that is all complete. We want us to go all the way over there. Okay, yep, we are done. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We just have the raid storyline left and then the wrap-up storyline left. So we didn't really learn a lot about Ulatek, and we didn't really learn a lot about really what his powers might be or why he's even that big of a threat. We do know that he was summoned and was able to defeat a pretty massive General Akir, faceless one. So he's obviously extremely strong, but where did he come from in the Rift of Aun? What even is the Rift of Aun? We have so many questions still that I hope Blizzard finds a way to being able to answer. But with only 6 storylines, 2 of those being a dungeon and a raid, and then the final one being a wrap-up, it's going to be pretty tough for them to fit even more lore into that design. Maybe the raid has a lot of lore. That would be really cool for the first time in a while. Maybe we'll get a lot more of the answers to Ulatek and her power source, and more of what their Setheric came from, where these even snakes come from. Or we won't. And we're just here to stop a giant snake, and that's cool too, I guess. Either way, we're going to continue with the storyline, I guess, Saturday night? That sounds like a pretty good idea. Maybe try to get a raid together. And if you guys want to be a part of that raid, make a character on the PTR, you can actually make them raid ready. And if you go to Stormwind, if you don't have a character that's raid ready already, but you want to use the one you've already made, you can buy a bunch of stuff from the Torrent that will be the mythic raid gear for that raid tier. So we can just go in there with a full gear set, practice out the raid mechanics, maybe make a guide on it, and finish up the storyline before the actual release of the expansion. That'd be kind of fun to do. So I'll post that on the Discord and have more information for it later. But until then, until tonight, when we go on to Diablo 4 as a community, play smart, play with your heart, and always red nose. I'll catch you guys later, okay? Bye now. Thank you so much. That was a fun stream. Bye, 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 everybody. Bye, 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 bye.